Hi, how is everyone doing? So, you have been called for an interview for your dream job and you want to shine. This is the right place for you. Just sit right back because I've got 8 tips for you that will help you feel more confident, feel at ease, and these tips will help you to answer the difficult questions in the interview. By the way, don't forget to show up, because according to research, 80% of showing up for an interview is success. So just sit right back and relax. Because I'm gonna give you the 8 tips plus one more bonus that will help you pass your interview. Start with confidence. They say that an interview is decided in the first 30 seconds, whether it's a success or no by the interviewer. So keep eye contact with the interviewer and then keep a smile. By the way, don't forget to brush your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Maybe you have some spinach on your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Keep that tone, that low tone, that falling tone. For example, hi, I am Joy. Don't say, hi, I am Joy. No. Adopt good body language, because according to research, 93% of communication is non-verbal. I don't know if it's an exaggeration, but that's the reality. You don't need to hold yourself like this, like, it has rained on you, or, you're fidgeting with your hands. That's why when they ask you at the beginning, do you need something to drink? Say yes. I need a glass of water. Because in this tip, this glass of water will help you. Because instead of you putting your hands like this, or fidgeting, or doing something different, you hold the glass of water and then they ask you some question. To buy time, you can just hold the glass of water and sip a little bit as you're thinking of what to say. Yes. So when you go for the interview, don't just fold your hands like this and you're fidgeting. Just be confident. Confidence is the right thing. It's the only way. It's not about you, but it's about them. Here, the interviewer is not saying that, oh, what can I do to help this candidate? Instead, is thinking, what can this candidate offer to us? Your answers should always be what you can offer to them. For example, the interviewer may ask you, why are you leaving your current job? You don't need to say, oh, those people I work with, they are this, they are not good, they are bad. My supervisor is this, and so on. Don't portray the negative image in your current company. Just say, okay, I have worked in this company for 3 years, 3 successful years, and when I saw your advert, I was like, wow, why can't I take up this opportunity? After all, I have the skills. Your answers should always be focused on why it's a good idea to hire you. Not the other people that are waiting outside for the same interview. So you always need to tell them what you have to offer, according to what has been advertised in the papers or on the website. So give examples. Everybody in this world loves life stories, and the interviewer is not different from any other person. So always give live examples. Don't just generalize in your interview. This example has to come through your experiences and achievements. For example, instead of you saying that I worked as a sales personnel and I was really hardworking, that's wrong. You need to show him, to give him the example. What did you achieve? For example, you can say, I worked as a sales manager and in the past year, I made a target of $3 million, which has never happened in the company before. And then we were given an award for this because there was an award ceremony amongst all our competitors and we emerged the first. So your USP is your unique selling point. What makes you different from the other people who are waiting outside? Thousands are waiting outside. So what makes you different from them? That's what I am talking about. By the way, your unique selling point is the one that can make you be employed, even be employed, and the people with high qualifications, with master's degree, with bachelor's degree, they may not be left out just because of your unique selling point. What is the unique selling point? For example, you are adaptive, you are multi-talented, you speak several different languages, you are versatile, you are a team player. Those are some of the unique selling points. You may be having just a diploma and then the others are having bachelors or masters and they're all waiting outside. So what is that unique selling point? Get them like you. This factor has been overlooked by so many people, but this is the most, them to like you. This factor has been overlooked by a number of people, but studies show that this is one of the most important factors that influences people. For example, if the interviewer likes you on a personal basis, why would he or she offer the opportunity to someone she or he doesn't like? Remember, this interviewer is going to be with you day in, day out. So you'll be a priority if you're really liked. Try to connect with the interviewer and then get in their mindset. And if it's like you have something in common that helps you bond with the interviewer, then that is good to go. My next tip is learn key phrases, but don't memorize these phrases. Just make your research well. Just be natural. Like when you're talking, just don't be artificial, like you've crammed something. For example, avoid words like, instead of using words like much, too many, a lot, you can say a statement like, you can use words like significant. For example, I did a significant amount of work in that project in my previous company. So another example is instead of using phrases like a little or a lot, you would rather say rather. Like you can say, although it was rather difficult, I managed to do a considerable amount of work. Don't worry about your grammar. Come on, the interviewer is not a grammar teacher. unless if you're applying for a job as an English teacher. But as long as you're applying for any other job, even the interviewer may not realize your grammar. If English is not your first language, it already shows in your CV that English is not your first language. So the interviewer is already aware of that. So you don't need to say, oh, I don't know how to express myself in English. What will I say? What will I talk? No. Enjoy yourself. Yes, enjoy yourself. When you go for the interview, this is not like you've gone for an interrogation, you've gone to the police, maybe to the CID, and you have to you're in an interrogation room like you've committed a crime. No. In this tip, you don't need to see the interviewer as someone who is interrogating you. This is not an interrogation. This is not police that you've gone to answer certain questions. No. Just be confident, be calm, be friendly, and have a conversation. This is a conversation, not an interrogation. So if you have all these tips, you will pass your interview. And by the way, if you have more tips, you can write them down below so that the other subscribers who'd like to get this information can copy some of the tips that you already have. And by the way, don't forget to be confident, be smart, don't get scared when you go for the interview. Don't forget to look good. First impressions matter a lot. So I wish you all the best if you're going for your interview. And it's a goodbye from me. I love you all. Bye-bye.